Okay, so this is how I'm going to get the oil out of your bowling balls. I fill up a bucket that's big enough to submerge the ball. I fill it up with hot water halfway. And I'm going to shut this thing off, so shut that guy off. Alright, Tina's ball is going to go in first. So what we'll do, pick it up. Dang, this thing is heavy. I'm going to put it into the hot water. Okay, now this water is just from the tap, so what I'm going to do now is I boiled a kettle of hot water, and I'm going to go ahead and fill it until this thing is completely submersed. So it's nice and hot, you can see the steam on it. And then once I get this completely submersed, then what we're going to do is we're going to time it for half an hour, and then I'll stop the video right now, and then you'll see all this oil come off. So, and it looks like it's almost submerged, so I'm going to turn it a little bit, and there we go. Completely submerged. Oh, is that Chicago Bears? Alright, so I'll go like that. And we may have to do this a couple times because, ouch, it's hot, damn it. Alright, so I'll get this completely submersed, and we'll see you in a half hour. Okay, so we're 9 minutes in. You can still see the steam coming off of the ball. So let me zoom in a little bit. You could already see the beads on the ball. That's all the oil that's starting to come out of the ball. So this is only 9 minutes in. Half an hour, we're going to have a lot of oil in the water. Right now on the surface of the water, you're not seeing the oil because it's still stuck in the ball, but it's getting there. Alright, see you in another 20 minutes. Okay, so 30 minutes is up, and you can see how everything is all nice and bubbly, and see all the oil coming out of the ball. So if I go ahead and I actually touch this, that's pretty slimy. So all of this is coming out of the ball. Ooh, that's hot. So you can see how all that is. So what we're going to do now, ow, there's the holes. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually go over to my little washer, and I get the little thing to hold it, and then we're going to use some Clorox wipes. Okay, because that will take the grease off the oil. You don't want to use like a regular towel, so you'll push the oil back in. So what we'll do is we'll go over to here, pick the ball up. Okay, maybe not, because it's really hot. So hang on. So you can see all the oil that's to the surface. We're just going to take these wipes, and what we'll do, is we'll take the wipes and we'll do one pass over. Okay, and just to take the oil off, and once that one is done, we'll pull out a new one. We'll turn this ball around. Sorry, I only have one hand. What do you want? Alright, and then we'll go ahead and wipe this down. Get all this oil off. So I'm going to stop the video so I can finish doing this properly. Two hands. Ouch, that was hot. And I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so here's the ball after it's been wiped down with the Clorox wipes to take the oil off. I pan over to the water, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually, it's slimy. The hot water is all slimy, so I'm going to do a fresh thing of water for a nuts ball. But, so I completely dried this off, but in the holes, they're still wet. So just take a towel and a paper towel and just go in there and twist it in to dry it out. And then what I'll do, after I dry these holes out, I'll let it sit overnight to dry. And then I may just pass by the bowling alley over in Morton Grove here and just go ahead and get a nice scuff polish on it so that we can bowl some strikes for state, baby. Alright, and that's his next. So we're going to finish letting this dry. Just dried out the foam hole, so it looks pretty good in there. Let it sit a little bit to dry a little bit more. And we're going to pan over to the nuts ball. So we're going to fill the bucket again. It's about almost half. And we're going to put the nuts ball in there. Over here. Oh, not so heavy. Heavy enough though. Alright. I'm going to turn it so that the holes go under and those fill up. You can see how the water is repelling from all the oil that's on it. So we'll just go ahead and fill that up. And then shut the water off. Hopefully I don't drop my phone in the water, but it's okay because I got a waterproof phone case. Alright, so here's my nice little kettle. I'm going to do this with my right hand so I don't burn myself. It's at boiling temperature. So, here we go. Go ahead and fill this up until the nuts ball is completely submersed. All the way to the top. I got enough water to fill it all the way to the top, it looks like I do. And there. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, it's almost there, so we're going to fill the rest with the tap water. That's still pretty hot, but that makes it extra hot. So we'll just go ahead and turn that a little bit to submerge it. Oops. There we go. Submerge. There we go. Completely under. Alright, so you can see the bubbles already forming on the bottom there, so we'll let this guy sit for half an hour and let it cook. And let it do its thing. Okay, here we are half an hour later. You can see all the oil that's on there. Pretty slimy. So I'm going to go ahead and yeah, so you can see all the bubbles on there. It's all the oil coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this so I can put it up on the top here. Okay, you can see all the water beating off of there from all the oil that just came out. So I'm going to go ahead and use the disinfectant wipes to go ahead and clean all the oil off. Have them all ready, so I'll show you the finished product. It's all nice and dry. I'm going to go ahead and put some towels in the holes again to go ahead and get more of that water out. And I'll let it dry overnight. I'm going to pan over to the water. Kind of hard to see, but you can see the oil on the top. So, but I'm going to go ahead and have it dry out. After I'm done, I'm going to use the scouring pad. And basically what that will help to do is get more of a grip on the lanes. And so I'm going to buff that out with that, along with Tina's. And you'll see the final product later. Okay, so here's my ball. And you can already see it on the black part where the oil's coming out. So I'll just finish putting the boiling water over it. See what this looks like half hour later. Okay, 30 minutes later, here's my ball. Hotsy-totsy. All the oil coming out. Nice and slicky. oily, go ahead and wipe the oil off. Okay, so you can see I haven't done this for a while since my ball's been in my bag for 2 years, but you can really see the oil that came out to the surface. So I'll show you the after effects of it. There wasn't too much oil on yours as compared to mine, but you know, this is like 2 years later, so. Alright, I'll show you the final product. Again, going back to the water, I don't know if you can see it, you kind of see the oil bubbles in there against the light. So, I'm going to dump this one out and put my second ball. Okay, so there's the final product, or almost final product. After the oil came out, it's nice and smooth and doesn't feel oily at all. Got that little squeak to it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the second ball, and there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and let that sit for half an hour. Already put the boiling water in there and it's completely submersed. Okay, about a half hour later, I got my second ball in there. You can see how the oil's coming to the surface. Ow, it's hot. Alright, go ahead and wipe the oil off. Okay, so not as much oil on this one, because I don't use this ball as often as the purple one. So it's kind of, you know, not a lot of oil on there, but at least some of it came out. Alright, and there's the final product. So, oops, my hands are wet, but it's supposed to be dry. So these two I'm going to scuff up and then polish it. We'll be good to go. Alright, let's ball some strikes.